up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. You guys will be happy to know, and I mentioned it in yesterday's video, I've been slacking on the gym lately. It sucks, I hate it, but today I made it. And I even showed up forgetting my headphones, still got through a great gym session. You guys probably don't care, but I feel like I'm holding myself accountable by making this video. And you'll probably be happy to know the New York sign that's usually behind me that everybody complains about because it's always crooked, well, it's gone. And my girlfriend thinks that she snuck it out of the house and I didn't notice, but I noticed. And last but not least, I am wearing a new work for it shirt. Let me see if I can show you guys the back here. Hold on. All right, hopefully the camera's pointed in somewhat the right direction. Let's try that, let's try that. So not only do we have the shirt I'm wearing, we've got a couple other designs, and we've got a big restock that just showed up. And I'll show you guys the other designs in just a minute. So we've made it to Work for It World Headquarters 2.0. I believe we got a Chris here. Let's open the door and find out. And ow, that hurt. I just slammed my knuckle into the door. Oh, hey, Chris. Okay, bye, Chris. So let me show you guys our other new design that we have just released. And that is a very blueprint-inspired design. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh. Not only that, but we've also turned our biker shirt into a tank top, all of which will be over at workforitapparel.com. And in honor of giving back to you guys and to thank you guys for the patience in all of us restocking our shirts as well as coming out with these new designs, I'm gonna be doing another big cash giveaway. Single order placed in the next, let's see. Chris, how long should we do this for? Cash giveaway. What do we give them? 48 hours? All right. Every single order placed in the next 48 hours, we're going to put cash in your order. So make sure you guys go over. There'll be a link somewhere on the screen right here. Check out all our new designs and check out all the shirts that we have restocked. So today we're going to something a little bit different than we normally do. Chris, what are we doing? Chris, don't break my door handle off, buddy.
I guess there's some kind of truck meet car show out there.
I guess we're going to it's called Offroad Nights. I've never been. I don't know what we're getting into. In all honesty, we're taking a bunch of mall crawlers to an off-road night. So hopefully we can show you guys some like...
I don't know what you're talking about. Mine's not a mall crawler.
Oh yeah? No. Yeah, you actually go off-road?
I do.
Oh yeah? Oh man. Should I bring the camera along and we'll go film you go off-road?
Wherever you want to go, let's go.
Oh, all right. You guys heard it on camera right there. Let's see, what do we...
I ain't scared. You wanna go to the desert?
Let's go to the desert.
Let's go to the desert.
Dang. Whoop section? You gonna hit the whoops in your truck?
I mean...
You got coilovers, dude.
We'll see.
All right. Well, you guys heard it there. We're gonna set up a date then. We're taking Chris's truck off-road. What?
You have coilovers too, so.
No, but mine's a show truck. I have no problem calling mine a mall crawler. Looks like Bryant just showed up. He's got a sweet new little Instagram decal going on the back of the truck there. All right, all right, all right. And he's looking good in his sweet new work for it shirt. What do you think?
I like it a lot.
Comfortable?
Yeah, real comfortable.
So this should be interesting because none of us really know where we're going. I don't know if you can see in the mirror there, but Wes just joined up with us. The camera's probably not focusing, but... Well, the good news is we found it. The bad news is I don't know if we're allowed in. Literally the biggest cluster of U-turn ever right here. So apparently the way in is you just have to hop the curb. So we made it in, but where they want us to park, it kind of required a U-turn, which none of us can make on a 2-lane wide road that's super crowded. So we're coming through this parking lot right now. We're gonna kind of sneak in the back way. I have to say, so far everybody has been awesome. We have not had to move one of these barricades ourselves. Wes is riding the curb over here on side of me. You can tell this guy doesn't look real stoked with Wes. I don't think he likes him. Wes has hit his train horn a couple times. Here we go, guys.
We want your channel. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, here, you want to be on the channel?
Sure do.
What are you guys' names?
I'm Luke.
Luke.
Jake.
Jake.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Michael.
Michael. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Well, boys, I think it's safe to say we're the guys that all these guys with like the real off-road trucks.
Oh yeah.
I think we're standing out a little bit here in the crowd.
We're the oddball.
I mean, we kind of did get shafted a little bit, sent over to the
Ford Ranger.
All right, I think you win today. We got key tag, we got lanyard, we got shirt. We're missing a hat, but that's all right.
It hasn't come yet.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they're an evolution.
This thing is absolutely impressive. If any of you guys don't follow Russ Lab on Instagram, check him out. He shows his whole build, plus all the stuff that he fabricates. This truck is sick. And that's a smart touch right there. Don't ever register your stuff in California. So the cool thing about this truck is typically any type of pre-runner, they have like fiberglass fenders. Well, obviously you can't rust out fiberglass fenders. So all of the custom fenders were all made out of sheet metal, even down to this little bumper piece right here, which is normally like ABS plastic. That was all cut out of sheet metal. and that way everything could be rusted. And the logo on the side looks sick, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that is all hand painted. Speaking of fiberglass fenders, we got McNeil Racing's 6-door Excursion that they brought out, and they obviously make fiberglass fenders for all types of vehicles. Rocking some TIS wheels. Pretty sure this thing's been to SEMA a time or two. I know they got a couple of 6-door vehicles. I think they have a F350 as well that they did in a 6-door. Just look at the length of that freaking rack up there. It's crazy. They got wet sound bars all the way around. Well, guys, I found what we should have done with the Mercedes. I don't even know, what is this, a Pinto? This thing is crazy. Wes, I can see you driving this thing, dude.
I would drive it.
We'll put like a sunroof on there, forehead out, a little shining.
I could actually see Dave driving that.
Ooh. You think we should get this for Dave?
Shit, man.
Wes, you're the wheeler dealer, bro. Go make an offer. Try and buy this for Dave.
I can't find any of the owners
I give him
around
$2 grand for it for Dave.
Would you really?
Yeah. Oh, guys. No, we found the real vehicle for Dave.
That's
right
for
here.
Dave.
This is for Dave right here. We'll get some methods on Dave's van. Full 4-wheel drive. This thing's a beast. A little too many windows for Dave, though. He can't do debaucherous things in there when you got that many windows going on. But I'm pretty sure this van was built by Weldtech Designs. I've actually seen a bunch of their stuff on Instagram as well. I want to shoot up to their shop one day because they got a lot of really cool stuff, and then maybe we can convince them to build something for Dave. I gotta say, I'm definitely not a Tundra guy, but this long travel, I mean, it's not really much of a Tundra left other than the cab, but this thing is absolutely insane. The amount of fab work going into just, I mean, all the supports, the triangulation, the stuff that I don't even understand. I would love to own a truck like this, but the amount of money that goes into something like this is absolutely insane. It's got a sweet, like, brushed aluminum wrap on it. Look at the big old burly trailing arms. I think everybody knows by now, I'm not a Ford fan, but I love these old Broncos. This thing is set up absolutely perfect. It's just a cruiser. It's got just enough suspension going on up under here. It looks like it was a complete frame off. The frame's all powder coated black. This thing is super, super clean. Check out the interior, all brand new carpet, everything painted, completely caged. It's got a full sheet metal roof underneath the actual cloth. Check out this OBS, guys. I had actually contemplated doing something like this to my OBS, being that it's 2-wheel drive. Made it look super, super pre-runner-ish. It's a good look. I actually did the look. I like the little flare fenders going on. Check this setup, guys. If you guys don't know who Blake Wilkie is, I know he's big on the West Coast. I'm assuming he's big everywhere, but he's got some pretty insane videos out there, and some of the crazy stuff that he does with his bugs. He actually got arrested for some of the things that he did on the streets of San Diego, and he doesn't disappoint. He built another bug. He's got a crazy long travel trailer that he built with better suspension than most people's trucks. And then he's got this custom, pretty much death boat that he built, full roll cage. He's got onboard air there in case he tips upside down. Clearly his passenger has died. This thing is epically sick, guys. I gotta give Blake credit for some of the ideas that he comes up with and some of the stuff that he builds. It's got a Rotax engine in it. This thing is so sick. And if you go check him out, he's all around Instagram, YouTube. He actually jumps the bug with the trailer in his latest video. It's crazy. So we got Brian and Chris over here checking out.
It looks way better lifted with big tires.
Yeah, this is a pretty sweet looking, the new Jeep Gladiator truck. I guess, I mean, it is a truck, but they definitely, here's one. And it's just like any truck that we look at. You got to see them lifted before you fall in love with them, or whether or not you're good. You know, before you make the decision on whether or not you like them. And I mean, just look at the difference there. Stock to what I'm guessing is like a 6-inch lift, maybe, on some pretty big tires. What do we got? Oh, they're on 40s. 40, 13.5, 17s. And they're dirty, so either they actually have taken this thing off-road or they swapped these tires on it. They bought them dirty?
They bought them dirty.
These tires? Check out this new Expedition that they got going on here. I gotta say, up until I saw this one, I'm not a fan of the new Expeditions. For whatever reason, the rear end on these things just looks absolutely goofy. I do not like it, but I gotta say, from the front, this Expedition looks sick. The back it still needs a lot of help, but this one's pretty sick. It's got a nice wrap on it too. Now we're getting somewhere. We got a nice Tahoe here. It looks like it's running the same front end Baja Kits front end on it. It's got the same stance where the front sticks out wider. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of spacers, but I think it might look a little better if the rear is spaced out, that way they're even. And speaking of Tahoes, we might have some big news coming soon for the Tahoe. I know a lot of you guys have been asking when we're gonna do something to the Tahoe. I hopefully will know in the next couple of days whether or not we're actually going to be putting in some work on that thing. Wes, I thought you were driving the mini monster truck, dude. I saw you walk over here and the thing just starts taking off.
I was trying to get in there, but my forehead wouldn't make it through the window that you gotta climb.
Oh, we gotta get you a bigger monster truck. Let's go find you a bigger one, buddy. There's a bigger one around here somewhere.
Well, I have a monster truck if you didn't already know.
Oh! I don't know, we got shown up by a Ford in that last video. What are we gonna do?
I don't think we got shown up. I just think we didn't want to put our trucks through it.
Damage our stuff?
Yeah.
0 to 60 in like 3 seconds.
Looks like this is the next generation of off-road. I mean, as much as we like our loud engines, look at how much room and how much extra space and how much weight you save by, well, maybe not weight when you consider the weight of the batteries. Look how many batteries they got crammed in here. Apparently this thing's got a, well, it is a Tesla engine. There you go, out of a 2015, 2016. And yeah, I bet this thing absolutely rips. So one thing I've noticed from hanging out with Wes is like a 5-year-old. He has to touch everything. What is it, Wes? You got like ADD?
ADHD.
ADHD?
I was diagnosed at like 12 years old. Well, I'm not medicated anymore.
Well, why would you be? It's funny because I've been making comments about everybody that's touching other people's vehicles, which I don't like. You know, I would try to make sure I'm careful walking around vehicles. And then as I'm making that comment, I look over and I see Wes like hands on.
It's a tire. It's an off-road vehicle. It's not like a freaking one-of-a-kind car with a $20,000 paint job.
What engine you got in this thing?
Oh, stock 302.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not lying.
Really?
Yeah. Stock head, stock cams, little small block.
What year is this?
71.
Nice. I had a 73. This thing's awesome.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I hear you ain't afraid to get on it.
Yeah. No, not at all.
You want to? I'm right here. I don't know. We found the vehicles. It's your team, Carlos. Check this out. You and Carlos could ride here. I don't know who's riding in the sidecar. You or Carlos?
Carlos.
Carlos going in the sidecar? Dude, I can totally see you guys rolling on this. Carlos, buddy, if you're watching this.
Derek in the back.
Derek's gonna sit on the tire. No, you get one of the little. Derek can sit on the
They
handlebars.
just need one motorcycle with the sissy bar on the back so they can be nut to butt in that thing.
Dang. Everybody's picking on Carlos. Carlos, if you're watching this, buddy, time to sell your Harley. Get something with the sidecar for Chris. I don't know, guys. Seeing all these pre-runners here really sparks that urge in me to drop the kind of money that it takes to build one of these, but I don't think I have the patience or the money to afford it. But this one is just another clean one. There's a lot of guys, and I think these guys all kind of roll in the same group that have these real high-end pre-runners. Everything is just done up. Just so clean. And I believe they get to a point where they call them luxury pre-runners because of just how much creature comforts they keep, whereas like some of the more off-roady guys just strip them out. And to me, if I'm gonna ever do it, I want the creature comforts. Kind of why, you know, I'm not in the desert again right now. It's because like I'm over dirt bikes, I'm over razors, all that stuff. Like if I'm gonna do it again, I want some air conditioning, you know, a radio I can actually hear. Well, guys, we're lucky enough here. We found Aaron. Aaron's the owner of this beautiful 2008 pre-runner. Also works with Josh, the detailer. So we call this, what do we call this? Detailing money?
Yeah, detailing money.
Detailing money? All right, brother.
Money, yeah,
give us a walk
that.
around of your truck. Let's get a little closer to it.
All right, so we got a 2008 GMC Sierra. It's a Missoula race kit in the front, Missoula hubs, 39-inch tires, LS2, bed cage, 18-inch shocks in the rear, 3.0 bypasses. The thing does work. It looks good. It sounds good. Runs good.
I noticed how clean it was.
Yeah.
Which tells me either you didn't use it or you're a detailer. So
I am a detailer and I haven't got to use it yet.
What?
Not yet. In 2 weeks, it's gonna hit the dirt for the first time.
There you
then
go.
Then we'll see
you
what
wait till the
happens.
hottest time of the year. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Well, see, that's the beautiful thing about this, other than the strain on your engine for being in the heat, is that you get air conditioning.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And that's
AC
why,
work.
like, yeah, if I ever get back into the desert, it's gonna be a setup like this.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the only way to do it.
Dude, these lights are sick. Are these Baja designs?
Yep. Baja Designs, LP9s.
What do they got? What are these little side lights over here?
These are the spots, and these are the plugs, and these are the spots.
Gotcha.
So those are probably for the outside.
And then the sweet running lights on them.
Yep.
I like it.
It's all wired in with the factory harness, so when I unlock it, it all lights up too.
Nice, nice. Yeah, this is how you know he works with Josh, right here. Right there, you got the Kirkland microfibers on deck all day, right?
Gotta keep it
Hold on,
clean.
hold on.
It might still have the tag.
No tag, dude, you're good, you're good. So it's not super dark, but we can check out Wes's C4 rock light install that he's got going on. Wes, get off your phone, buddy. I know you're watching.
I'm reading
You're reading the forehead comments?
No, I'm reading the new vid dropped. I gotta scour the comments for haters. So.
That's right, Wes is always on the attack.
I'm on the.
Give me ground, Wes, give me ground.
I'm on the defense.
Give me ground, Wes.
Rawr. Shout out to Chad at C4 Rock Lights or lights in general. I don't know.
C4 Off-Road, get it right.
C4 Off-Road. He hooked us up with a good deal on rock lights. I think they're the IEDs.
Yep.
I put 12 on the truck, 2 in each wheel well, and then 2 in the behind the bumper facing the cross member, and then 2 behind the rear bumper facing the rear axle.
Wes is running the wireless controller.
Yes, so it's hardwired in up front, and it's a little controller that has multiple settings. You can do solid, you can do like a fast strobe.
Oh, there we go.
This is the controller A, B, C, and
So
D.
this is Brian's. Brian also has it on his truck. 12 rock lights. Brian, how many you got?
I got 10.
You got 10?
That's it.
Let's see yours.
Those are rookie numbers.
Get out of here.
Line up your truck. Let's see what yours is. And then we're still waiting on Chris. Every time.
See, it lights up the blue pretty good though.
No, that is a good look. So the reason I like to run white, and clearly all these guys are running white as well, is it really shows off if you got a color of your lift kit versus running like a, I don't know, multicolor. It starts to change the color of your lift kit, powder coat and all that. So if you want to show off the true color, white is the way to go. Yours lights up good, man. Yours lights up nice and bright.
Then I had the front one, 10. Yeah,
So 2 in each wheel well.
Then 1 front, 1 back.
Gotcha. Well, guys, the show is winding down. I think we successfully, I don't know. I feel like we drew enough attention to our trucks, even though we're at an all off-road show. We were welcomed pretty heavily here. Definitely got my gears turning though, guys. I think maybe we do a pre-runner build next for SEMA. What do you guys think? Can you guys all pitch in on my pre-runner build? I don't have that kind of money.
We'll help you.
You help me?
Yeah.
All right. But with that, guys, we're going to wrap up another video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that we do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workfordapparel.com and all the new Workford shirts that we got going on. Wes, yours is in the truck. I forgot to give it to you. Sorry, buddy. But I got you your shirt. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Roll that outro.
Damn.